How's everyone doing? Today I have an awesome horror and Halloween pickup video right here. I've got some horror movies and I've got some pumpkin flavored foods, which I figured I'd go ahead and show you. I'm going to do some food reviews for them coming up. And I got some horror pillows and a horror candle. Just all kinds of awesome goodies. I love this time of year. Oh, yes. Fall foliage, which hasn't happened here in New Jersey. It's like in the 80s here, which is crazy. But more horror everything out there, more Halloween everything out there. Halloween's my favorite holiday. This is my favorite season. More horror movies on TV, getting Blu-ray, DVD releases, things like that. More in the theaters as well. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into it. And if you've seen the movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. If you've had any of the pumpkin flavored foods, let me know what you think of them as well. I'll show you the movies first. I picked up, first off, this blew me the heck away. Somebody posted this on a Facebook horror group, and I was like, I have to get that. It is a custom VHS for Hereditary in the Warner home video style right there, and I absolutely love it. There is the cover, and it's out of print video is I guess their line right there that they make. And I like the spine too with Charlie on there. This was such a great design. And for me, Hereditary is one of the creepiest movies, not only of recent years, but of all time. I absolutely love the heck out of it. It creeped me the heck out. It's one that I still think about. I thought it was completely atmospheric and just, it blew me away. My favorite movie of the year now, I was going back and forth between that and Annihilation, and I think this deserves it. It is an all-time modern horror classic. So one of the best horror movies of recent years. I would definitely highly recommend the heck out of it. It does have some dramatic pacing, but it's definitely worth it. I think it's eerie and it has that sense of like foreboding all throughout. And I just love the design for this. And you get the little horror sticker up there, and then you open it up and you get the little green parts, and you get the little, Be Kind Rewind sticker on there. And there you go. I dig it. They did such a phenomenal job with this. Very happy. I will call it a custom VHS and not a bootleg. But yeah, essentially, I'm having it for display purposes, and I just think that looks so cool. They did a great job with this. And again, it's become a favorite of mine. I've watched it a couple times now, and I'm probably going to watch it a couple times more by the end of this month. I love it. The acting across the board was solid. All the choices for the roles too, and it's just such a creepy, I don't want to give too much away, but essentially it's a cult movie, and I loved everything about it. Just, there are so many scenes in here that are creepy. Like, I feel like certain horror movies that are considered creepy have only like one creepy scene. This one has so many, and it is just incredibly well done. I absolutely love it, and the design for this, amazing. So happy for this out of print video. You guys are killing it. Souped on it. Next up are some Blu-rays. This was on sale. It was like a lightning deal on Amazon, and I had to pick this one up. I've been wanting to get this for a while. I did a top 10 horror movies that need a Blu-ray release video. I think it was over a year ago now. I think I filmed it like even way before I actually posted it, which is something I usually do because I hate editing. But yeah, this one to me is a classic, Clive Barker classic. The look to Rawhead Rex himself is a little cheesy, but I think it's the gore effects in there are amazing. Some awesome kills, great horror action with a little bit of comedic parts to it. Like, there's a part where I remember him like pissing on a priest. Just crazy. But yeah, it's filmed in Ireland, which I think definitely lends itself to some of the cool parts of it. The scenery and just the places where he can hide. I feel like it's kind of they call it a folk horror in the booklet in here. This is from Kino. They did a great job. I like the outer slipcase right there, and then you get the reversible artwork. I had a bootleg for this for like years, so happy finally, long overdue, got a Blu-ray release. But yeah, yeah, they call it a folk horror, and you get the booklet in there, which I think is great. I love when they include the booklets. And then again, reversible artwork, which this is the cover that was on my old bootleg right there. But so happy to have this. Can't wait to revisit it. Again, the bootleg I have is essentially a VHS rip from what I can remember. Just ripped onto DVD. But and a bunch of special features on here. I am so excited for the special features. This is definitely one I want to check them all out. But I would highly recommend this one. Great monster movie. Rawhead Rex is just tearing it up, killing people. Bloody, gory, awesomeness. So souped, and got it for a great deal. I waited. Sometimes, you know, I'm definitely thrifty now. If something that I want, I'm gonna put it on the wish list. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna try to get it for the best deal possible, and I did. Next up is a new release, Ghost Stories, which is a Scream Factory release. It's IFC Films right there, and I've heard great things about this one. It's a horror anthology, so I'm definitely excited. And it's directed by Jeremy Dyson and Andy Nyman. Andy Nyman is one of the actors in the film as well, and this is his first feature length. It's both of their first feature length film debuts. Andy Nyman, I believe, did a TV movie though. But as far as theatrical one, I think this is both of their first. I know they did like short movies and stuff like that. So yeah, from what I've heard, this is just a great horror anthology, great modern one. I feel like there's been some really good modern horror anthologies coming out, you know, VHS, ABCs of Death, stuff like that. So I like it. Sometimes it's a mixed bag, but this one I believe only has 3 stories and like a wraparound story. So nice slipcover. I already reversed the artwork. I think that artwork looks pretty cool too. And I like that they give you the choice of the reversible artwork. There's the disc, and again, just that artwork underneath. That's something I've really liked seeing. I remember like the first one I remember seeing it like consistently done was companies that did that was Arrow Video, and then Scream Factory started doing it. A bunch of other ones. So I am definitely very happy with that. One thing I don't like is the stupid Rotten Tomatoes sticker. I tried to peel it and it's like sticking on there. I'm not a fan of that site at all. I feel like their ratings are way too polarized, and it's all like a 90 or a 5, like percent wise. I'm like, come on. There's no like middle ground, like real logical ratings for most of these ones. It's just, you know, just troll hating on one and fanboy out on the other side, you know. I like IMDb. I think that is by far the best and most, you know, ones that aligns with my views as anyways, because they seem to be more logical. They're more grounded, I feel like. You know, there's ones that are in the middle, instead of, you know, a 90% or a 5%. But I hate that the sticker, a lot of times they put the stickers on there. A lot of times they're actually printed onto the slipcovers and stuff. I hate it. I don't know how this site became so popular. I don't know, but I'm definitely excited to check it out. And next up are 2 ones. I posted on like my Instagram, Facebook about these. The glow-in-the-dark slipcovers, they were Walmart exclusive. I got Frankenstein and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm only missing Dragula now, so I gotta find Dragula. And I was happy to get both of these at a good price as well. And I remember when they came out, I got all the rest over there. Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and Invisible Man. So yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon is the one that I wanted the most because it's probably my favorite Universal monster. Let me know what your favorite Universal monster is. But like all the Walmarts that I checked, like they either didn't have them or they were like damaged. A lot of the ones were damaged. I don't know what was going on with that, but it was multiple Walmarts had damaged ones, so or either they didn't have them. So very happy. This is from 2016. I know last year they did the Sugar Skull designs for the face plates, which they weren't even a slipcover, and I thought the designs for that artwork just were awful. And in fact, now, I believe those were Walmart exclusives too, but now they have Best Buy has that same Sugar Skull artwork this year for Steelbooks. And again, I think the artwork design looks awful. I thought Jennifer's Body was okay. I thought as far as the look of it, Child's Play was okay. Black Swan was probably one of the better ones. Return of the Living Dead was good. And then I thought the best one by far is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I definitely plan to pick that one up because I'm a huge fan of the movie. I collect all kinds of different editions of it. And I think those steelbooks are $9.99 a piece, which I think is an appropriate price for it. I don't know if it has interior artwork or anything like that. I don't think it has a digital copy for it. These actually came with a digital copy too, so that's pretty cool. But every year they re-release horror movies and they put just a different you know, slipcover or different artwork choice on it, and they know horror fans are going to pick them up. Like, how many different editions of Halloween and Evil Dead have there been? We kind of drive the physical media market, horror fans, so, you know, we continually put them out, we continually pick them up, and it's a vicious cycle. But yeah, These ones are ones that I've wanted to get for a while. The glow-in-the-dark slip covers, I think they look awesome. I think this was a great design. You know, cash grabs for sure, but I was a sucker for these ones, and I think they look amazing. And once I finally complete this collection, I get Dragula. It's the last one I have to get, which I feel like it's the hardest one to get. I'm going to do a video with them, do a complete overview of them. So souped on picking these ones up. And let me know what your favorite horror anthology movie is besides Creepshow. And next, let's get into, you know what, before I get into the food, I'm going to show you, I picked up some stuff from horrordecor.com. Remember 5 years ago I posted that I got some pillows from Horror Decor, and back then it was horrordecor.net, so they're moving up. But first up, I got this candle right here, the Stuff candle, Larry Cohen's The Stuff, which I think looks awesome. And I was really surprised. They have some really cool designs for the pillows. And all the pillows I think are handmade, and they're obviously made in the USA. And they say on there sometimes it could take up to 21 days to ship because they hand make them. So I don't know, I think that's really awesome. The quality is there, and from 5 years ago I still have those pillows. They still look good, and they still have the puff, which I think is awesome, because I have, you know, pillows that I use regularly when I go to bed, and they're flat as ever. So, but one thing I really liked about this was the smell of it. Holy moly, just amazing. Smells like vanilla, like marshmallow. Makes me think of the actual movie, The Stuff. When I was a kid, I wanted to eat The Stuff. When I watched this, I obviously didn't get the message of it back then. You know, I like the social commentary to it. But this is a glass container. They have two sizes, large and medium. I believe, respectively, the prices are $9 and $15. So I can't wait to burn this. I feel like I'm just going to be sitting in the dark smelling this. People are going to come home like, what are you doing? It smells so good, though. I wish you could smell it. I wish it could be like a scratch and sniff right now. Just smells amazing. And then I'll show you the two pillows that I got. They're mini pillows. They have big pillows for some designs, but for these ones right here, they're the mini pillows. Poltergeist and The Thing. Poltergeist, that iconic shot right there. Just a classic. I definitely feel like it inspired a lot of horror movies today, especially like Insidious. Good puff. Great eye appeal right there. A ton of great designs. They have like the horror buddies as well, like the wrestling buddies. They also have a lot of ones they recently did were like the McDonald's chicken nuggets, Halloween ones. Like they have a chicken nugget vampire, Frankenstein, mummy. I remember seeing those when I was a kid, so that's pretty cool. And then John Carpenter's The Thing is my all-time favorite movie. There's a Japanese poster for it right there. Again, I love snowy setting horror movies. This has it in spades with the Antarctic Research Station. I love Ennio Morricone's score, Dean Cunny's cinematography, Rob Bottin's practical effects, which definitely stand the test of time. I think they're better than the CG effects of today. John Carpenter's directing. The whole cast was amazing. That sense of isolation, paranoia, amazing sci-fi horror, alien terror. I absolutely love it. And this pillow is just awesome. And I love, again, the design for the quality of it. Just amazing. And let's get into the food. Alright, first up I got pumpkin cheesecake soft baked cookies from Pepperidge Farms. Absolute Pepperidge Farm. Just one big farm. No, but I remember there was a Pepperidge Farm store right by me around the corner, and it went out of business a few years ago, which I was kind of bummed about. But now there's like a wine and paint store, so that's a cool like kind of date thing to do. But this pumpkin cheesecake soft baked cookie sounds amazing. Can't wait to try it. Expect food reviews of all this stuff. Next up is Hostess cupcakes, and this is caramel apple. And those look delicious. And then on the back, you've got all the different ones. I remember Ho-Hos were banging when I was a kid. And was it Zingers, I think? And I don't know which one is a Ding Dong. I don't know, is it that one or that one? I don't know. But there's like a Funko Pop King Ding Dong. I thought that was hilarious. I kind of want it. But yeah, Hostess cupcakes right there. Caramel apple, limited edition, obviously, for fall. And then last but not least, Twinkies. Makes me think of Zombieland now. Pumpkin spice Twinkies right there with the Twinkie Kid, which also has a Funko Pop recently. So looking forward to trying these out. Let me know what is your favorite pickup from this lot. If you've seen any of the movies, what you think of them. If you've tried any of these foods, different ones, let me know. Leave me comments or video responses down below. Expect reviews of all the food items coming up soon. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.